What's going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and over the last several days I've been playing the Black Ops 3 beta, and I've actually been really enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a lot more fun than I thought I would have. But there are some things that I think need some tweaking, so that's what I want to talk to you guys today about. I want to give you 5 things that I think need to change in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, before we dive into my list, I do want to mention the gameplay here real quick because I got this gameplay yesterday and I just went off with the shotgun. I got some really awesome kill streaks and I had a lot of fun getting this gameplay. It was just so good. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. So, in no particular order, here are my 5 things that I think need to be adjusted. Starting at number 1, the first thing are tweaking some of the specialists. Now, more specifically, I'm talking about the glitch and camo abilities on those specialists. I just feel like those specialists in particular are just a little OP. Look at the glitch. The glitch basically gives the ability to avoid death, because as soon as you get into a gunfight or an unexpected gunfight or when you're about to die, you can just glitch and then you'll go back to wherever you were a few seconds ago, which whoever's shooting you, whoever's getting that gun battle with, they don't know where you are. So you have the upper hand, you avoided death, and I just feel like it's a really cheap ability. And anything that gives you the ability to avoid death, I think is kind of a little OP and a little cheap. And now the camo, that one's just insane. And I've only experienced it one time in playing the beta. And I was shooting a guy, and then all of a sudden, he disappeared. He went camouflage. And when you go camo in this game, you literally disappear. Now, in most games, you can see a little bit of the player. There's an outline. You can tell that they're camouflaged, but you can kind of spot them. Not in Black Ops 3. You are literally invisible, and that's scary and ridiculous. Next, at number 2, are to remove the tokens in this game. Now, for every level that you go up in the multiplayer, you receive a token, and this token unlocks new weapons, attachments, wild cards, perks, and even specialist abilities. So they basically unlock anything and everything in your created class. And this is on top of the required level to unlock certain items, attachments, perks, whatever. So I feel like with these tokens, it really takes away that creativity and that freedom that you have in created class. It really just limits what you can do, because when you're a lower level, you only have a limited amount of tokens, and there's a lot more things available to you than you have tokens for, so you don't get the opportunity to try out a ton of different attachments, ton of different perks, or a ton of different weapons. Now, as you level up, you'll have a lot more tokens, so that really isn't much of an issue. But I feel like if you spend all your tokens on certain things and those things end up sucking, and you might miss out on a really cool weapon that a lot of people are using, you're kind of screwed till you can get that next level. And I feel like it's just pointless. I just feel like it's just another thing holding you back in created class. So I feel like they should just remove it. Give us the flexibility. Just have that level cap for each item. Continuing on with number 3, I feel like they need to nerf some of the tactical grenades. More specifically, like the concussions and the flashbangs. The tactical grenades in Black Ops 3 are just ridiculous. And when you get hit with one, you're stunned, you're blinded for far longer than you should be. Far longer than any other Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. And you can't move. You're done. You stand there. And maybe you drop prone, whatever. But the enemy has a huge opportunity and a great time window to go in and get the kill, because there's not a lot you can do. I feel like they need to shorten the duration of these grenades just a little bit so that they can be used for their intended purpose. You just hit someone, you immediately go in and you take them out. That's what it's meant for. It's meant to give you an immediate upper hand, not throw it across the map, hit someone, a couple seconds later go run up to that person or hit them across map, whatever. It's meant to be faster than it really is. It's just ridiculous, and it can be a little frustrating at times. Next up, at number 4, I want them to add some basic camos for the guns. Now, I know they have the gunsmith or the paint shop, which I dabbled in very briefly. I'm talking 3 minutes tops, and I tried to go in there and make a camo, and it's really cool. There's a lot of awesome creative things you can do in there, and I can see people getting really creative and making some really awesome camos. That said, I found it a little frustrating as well, because I couldn't go in there and just make a basic camo. I just wanted to paint my gun a certain color just to have something better than the plain old boring black paint job all the guns have. I'm sure there's a way in the paint shop where you can create just a basic solid color camo, but I couldn't figure it out. Granted, I didn't spend a lot of time in there, but it didn't seem simple. And I understand that the paint shop is supposed to be, you know, complex. You can do a lot of crazy cool things with it. But if I just want some basic camo, just give me the options to have some basic camos. Put them behind different gun challenges. A lot of people love grinding for camos, especially in Black Ops 2 with like the diamond camos and stuff like that. That was awesome. I really enjoyed grinding for those. So put that back in the game. Last, but certainly not least, at number 5, I feel like there's just a few minor gun balancing tweaks that need to be made. Now, I know in my first impressions video of the Black Ops 3 beta, I had said that there were only 1 or 2 weapons, like most of the other Call of Duties, that were to be used, and the rest of them were crap, that there was some major gun balancing issues that need to be addressed. But after playing through the game, trying a slew of different weapons, I gotta change that a little bit, and I gotta say that the gun balancing for the most part is spot on. It's really good, and it's nice to have the opportunity to be able to use a ton of the different weapons and be able to do well with them and actually have a chance at killing some people. However, there are just a couple weapons that I think just need a slight adjustment to make things even more balanced. And the M8 is a great example. That gun's ridiculous, and you can just go off on that. It's like one shot and done. So just a few adjustments to the weapons. I think it'll make it better. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the weapon balancing overall, because they did a nice job, and it reminds me of Black Ops 2, where you can use tons of different weapons and still have fun, grind for camos, and just really try out a ton of different things and have a variety of it, which was nice. So there you guys have it. Those are 5 things that I think need to be changed before the game is finally released this November. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I enjoyed the beta, and I definitely am on the verge of picking this game up, but it's not gonna happen until after Fallout 4. Sorry, that's just a fact. So let me know what you guys think about my list, and if you have any things you think need to be changed, down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, and if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I got a lot of great things heading your way. Until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online. Hey guys, don't forget about Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and hit that button down below.